lovelies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be creating a mermazing mani using colors from the not yet released Atlantica collection from Hematite Dip Co. I just did a live swatching of this whole collection on my Instagram page, which should still be there as of today. So you can check that out and see all the other amazing colors that are releasing May 5th at hematitedipco.com. And I'm an ambassador, so you can use code Lauren15 to save 15% on this new collection coming out or any of the colors that are currently released. So I'm just going to show you these gorgeous colors. This is called Reef Life. This one is Siren, and then this one is Melody. So I'm going to be using all three of these colors to create a mani. And then I'm going to be using some mermaid water slides. I got these probably almost a year ago now. I never used them, but I thought that these colors and this theme would be perfect to use these decals for. So that'll be at the end. Let's get started. I'm going to be using my Vivid Glam Co gels today. So I'm going to start off with, I think I'm going to do, I'm trying to think what I want to do. I'm going to do like a back and forth pattern here. So I'm going to do Melody on my thumb. So Melody is the one that has the shimmer, coral color with the shimmer. So I'm going to start off with that. Just a nice thin layer of my base gel. Putting that down on each nail. You guys have seen me do this before. If you've been watching my channel, if you're new, hello and welcome. All right, and another reason why I chose to do these colors and this mani is because it has been really warm here this week in New York. So I just thought this would be a really fun, summery, springy looking mani to do to kind of match the heat here that we've been having. Just cleaning up my cuticle line. I'm going to do a second application of this. Obviously, that's the first on my thumb. Then on my pointer, I'm going to do Siren, which is a solid coral color. Oh, you know what? I can't do that yet because I have to, I'm pouring over. So let me figure out where I want to do Melody. So I think I'm going to do Reef Life on the middle finger and Melody on my ring again. Yeah, okay. So let me do this on my ring finger. Because I like how this is a shimmer, but you can also put a decal on it. So this is going to be one of the nails that I put a decal on. Let's get this down here. And just do a pour over of it. And then I'm going to cure these two fingers for 60 seconds under my UV lamp after I clean up my cuticle. And if you're not familiar with the gel method, you never brush off before you cure because that will mess up what you just applied. So I'm going to do that and then I'll be right back. Okay, first activation is complete. Just going to brush off the excess here with my dust brush, ever so lightly. Now I'm going to go in, do another dip of these two, cure. Then I'm going to do Siren on my index finger and my pinky, and then I'll be back to do the glitter on my middle finger. So I'm just going to speed everything else up here for you.
There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from across the room. And damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great. I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date. You're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight. Don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase. So catch me if I fall.
friends, we are back. This is how we are looking. I did 2 layers of Melody on my thumb and my ring finger, and then 2 layers of Siren on my index finger and my pinky, and I'm loving the way these are turning out so far. I'm just going to clean out that is all cleaned out and ready to go for Reef Life. So this is the glitter. I showed it in the beginning. It's like a chunky, fine, iridescent with some coral, smaller glitters throughout. So I'm going to put that on my middle finger. I'm really tempted to do something with this on my other nails, but I do want to do the Mermaid Decals, so I don't know if I can do anything else here, but let me get this finger done first, and then I'll make a decision on that. So again, just doing the very thin layer of the base gel down here, as always. Cleaning up anything that you might have gotten on your skin because you don't want to worry about any allergies or anything like that. And then just pouring that right on. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. All right, so obviously it picked up just a lot of that base powder, but being that I got some in here, after I do this cure for 60 seconds, I'm going to just dip right in to pick up some of those other colors, and then we can always hand place some if we need to as well. So let me go ahead and get this cured for 60 seconds, and then we'll be back. All right, this is after activating for 60 seconds, that first pour over. Now I'm going to, like I said, add some more gel onto it, and then just invert my nail into this Chaos Concepts and grab more of those chunky glitters, because this came out pretty translucent for the first pass. Okay, whoops, forgot where my jar was. Okay, so putting this right in. Oh, whoa, there we go. That got a lot. Let me just clean this up here with my cuticle stick. And this is the good thing about gel, if you're able to use it, is that you can really fine tune where you place those glitters before you cure it, and it's, you know, all hardened up. Whereas like dip base, you're working against the clock of the drying time of the dip base. So that's one of the reasons why I like the gel method. Let's move some of these around. Okay. I have quite a bit of those translucent pieces all together here. So I'm just trying to move them around a little bit, because once it's cured, it's cured. All right. I think I'm going to add in a couple of more coral smaller pieces here, but just gonna spill some out, spilled a lot out, onto my sheet. All right, I'm going to cure this for 90 seconds. Then I'm gonna come back and I might hand place some more stuff onto it. Okay, so let me feel this here. Okay, yep, that's pretty hard up now. Just going to dot some of this base gel down in spots and pick up some of that onto my little cuticle stick here so I can place some more of these coral glitters. And then I'm going to cure it again. This is looking good. I'm going to put it under again for 90 seconds just because I don't want the glitter to move around too much. Okay. I'm going to now encapsulate in my gel, buff, file buff, activate, then we'll be ready to do the Mermaid Decals. I'm not going to do any more glitter. I don't want it to be overkill because I am working with 3 colors here and I am going to do the decals. So we'll save that crazy kind of mani for another time. But yeah, so stay tuned. I'll be back to do the decal. See you in a little bit. Okay, I am back. So I have filed, buffed, and done my activator on top here. I have used Glam Co's Activate, which is a great activator. It dries really fast. I have cut out my water slide decals that I'll be using. So this is the first one. It is a pretty mermaid holding a starfish. And then I'm also going to be using, my tweezers are a little sticky, this one, which is just a mermaid kind of like sticking out her hand in like a kneeling position. I actually cut out the hearts for that one. There were hearts here that she was like blowing, but I didn't want to use the hearts because A, I thought that they would blend in with the coral color, and B, I just thought that looked like a little Valentine's Day-ish to me. So with that being said, I'm going to put the decal with the starfish on my ring finger, kind of like on an angle. Actually, it'll be this way. Nope, I lied, because I'm facing them out. I'm gonna put her on my index finger, and I just bonked my thing. And then I'm going to put her on my ring finger. So that way they're kind of like facing in to the middle. So before I do that, I'm going to figure out why my tweezers are sticky. All right, I'm gonna put down a layer of my sticky base coat here on my index finger, because that's the finger I'll do first. This is from Maniology. And I don't remember, I know I got these decals on Etsy last year, but for the life of me, I do not remember the company. So if I find the page that I bought these from, I will definitely link it down below. I can probably go back in my orders and figure it out, but. So I just put the decal in the water here. I'm just gonna let that sit for a couple of seconds. And I have a little piece of my lint-free wipe that I'm going to use to dry it off. Once it comes out. All right, put that down there. Take another piece and just wipe it a little bit. I'm going to take my jelly stamper and pick it up and then get that backing off. Ooh, that came out really good. Okay. Then I'm going to line it up and put it, like I said, on a diagonal, whoopsie doodle, because that's how it'll fit on my nail. But however, I just barely touched it and the middle started to stick. That's okay. It's actually where I wanted it. So I'm just going to push the rest of it down. So pretty. Okay. So that is the index finger. And I forgot to put the slide back on. There we go. That's the index finger. Now I'm going to do the other decal on my ring finger. Just going to put a layer of the sticky polish down. Drop this into the water. Okay. I'll let that sit for a couple of seconds. I'm really loving the way this came out. I think it is perfect for spring, summer. You can wear it on a tropical vacation. You can use it. Palm trees would look really nice with this, like a palm tree silhouette decal if you have that. Just get this decal out. Okay. Dry it off. Ooh, so easy to use. Okay. Now I'm going to put her kind of closer to the middle on my ring finger here. Facing the middle. Okay. Smooth out any of the wrinkles. I like to use my cuticle stick for that. However, I don't know where that went. Oh, here it is. Okay. Not too bad. There's just like one right here by her hand and her hair. Okay. Awesome. So those are the decal applications. What I'm going to do now is do my top gel coat and then cure that for 90 seconds, and we'll be ready for the final look. Okay, this is the final look with the decals and the top coat. I'm going to go ahead and do some much needed cuticle oil on my fingers here. So let me grab that. I'm going to be using Kiss Kiss by Pampered Pretties. I just received this in a package that I got from them, and it smells amazing. So I'm just going to hydrate all that, per usual. This, again, as a reminder, these three colors are part of the Atlantica collection by Hematite Dip Co, releasing on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. And you can use code Lauren15 to save 15% on anything on her website, hematitedipco.com. I'll link everything down below. However, I can't link the individual products yet for these items because they're not available yet. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will be using more colors from this Atlantica collection coming up, so keep an eye out for that. I'm just going to get a shot here of the surprise for Reef Life. Just wait 1 second. And she glows. That is Reef Life, the glitter glowing on my middle finger. Put my lights back on here. Please like and subscribe if you would like to see more content, and you can hit that bell notification to be notified when I do post new videos. Thanks so much for watching. Have a lovely day.